Hi, Natalie. Guess where I am right now?
What? Is that you, Tracy? Long time no see. It's been several years, right?
Do you know where I am right now?
I'm really sorry, but I don't have the time for that right now. I'll contact you again when things have settled down.
You haven't been able to contact your husband Harry since last night, right?
What? Do you know something about it, Tracy? If you know where he might be, then tell me. Even if it's just a tiny clue.
That's why I'm asking you to guess where I am right now.
Huh? Don't tell me that. Are you two together right now?
Yep, we've been together since last night. I'll ask you again, all right? Do you know where I am right now?
Tracy.
The answer is the Love Hotel in the town next to ours. I spent the past night taking my time tasting your husband Harry. He was super delicious. Thanks for the meal. Well, it's already been 3 months since we started going out, though.
Just what are you thinking? Harry is my husband, and to think that I considered you my friend ever since middle school.
What? Seriously? Well, I guess we were friends. You were my best friend whose job was to make me look better.
I made you look better? Is that so? Fine, I understand now.
That's all I wanted from you. I'm going to be making out with Harry for a bit longer, so why don't you get the divorce papers ready while you're waiting for us? Bye then! Hi, Natalie. Thanks for divorcing Harry. But don't you think asking a friend to pay an alimony is a little mean? You could have at least made it cheap since we're friends.
The alimony I made you pay was a fair amount, and I was just expressing my legal right. Alimonies aren't made cheaper for friends. And we aren't even friends anymore in the first place. Aww. Besides, you made Harry pay your portion of the alimony anyways, right?
Oh, that's right! I did make him pay the alimony. He's so reliable. It must be because he has such a large salary.
What? Harry has a large salary?
Yes, that's the reason I stole Harry from you in the first place. I wanted his money. You got married earlier than me, even though you were always just there to make me look better. That was enough to make me mad. But to think that you married a practical celebrity like Harry? I couldn't forgive it. And that's why I stole him from you. Well, at the end of the day, the two of us were perfect for each other. So, all's well that ends well, I guess. Not to mention that he's filthy rich. This is a dream come true. Well, that's it, I guess. We're going to be turning in the marriage papers now. I'll tell you about it again once we get married. Bye now. See you later.
So that's what happened.
Hi, Natalie. We just turned in our marriage papers. Now I'm the celebrity wife of a rich man. Not only that, but I received a $20,000 diamond ring from Harry.
What? A diamond ring?
Yes, he told me he wanted to go to the park next to the city hall before turning in the marriage papers. And I was wondering what he was going to do, and we're getting married so fast and everything's super hectic, so this is my only opportunity to give you this, he said, while standing in a tree shade and swiftly pulled out a diamond ring from his pocket. He then put it on my left ring finger.
Is that so? Well, I guess you must be happy.
Sorry for stealing such a rich man from you. I know it was probably the best thing to happen to you in your life.
I'm just glad because you seem happy.
What? Ew! What's with that reaction? You're actually seething with anger and jealousy right now, aren't you? I know you still have feelings for Harry. Moving on then. I need to move my stuff to our room in the high-rise condominium since I'm going to be living with him from now on.
What? A high-rise condo?
Yes, you already left, right?
Well, I guess so. I don't want to continue living in that room considering the future.
Huh? I said me and Harry are going to be living there from now on. We're already on the first floor of the building, so bye! Natalie, answer my calls. What is the meaning of this?
What?
I can't get into the high-rise condo anymore.
You mean you can't get past the auto lock?
Yes! Harry says he doesn't know why either. Did you do something out of your jealousy for our happiness, Natalie?
Huh. No, that sounds like such a hassle.
Then what is the meaning of this?
I just canceled my residence contract at that condo.
What? Your residence contract? Huh?
Don't tell me, but does Harry still think the room was his or something?
What do you mean? It isn't his?
Yep, I'm the owner of the room at that high-rise condo. You see, Harry thought I had bought the room instead of renting it, and said during our divorce he's going to be receiving this house as part of my division of property. The lawyer I hired explained to him multiple times that I had paid in full for the room's rent. I thought that he had finally understood, but based on what you're telling me now, it seems that wasn't the case.
Seriously?
Me, the owner of the room, already decided to leave the condo. So, obviously, I was going to terminate the residence contract. I'm already done with the paperwork, as you can see.
No way!
Oh, that reminds me. I sent Harry's stuff to his parents' house by delivery. 10 cardboard boxes are probably going to arrive by tomorrow noon, so tell him to pick it up, okay? I paid for the delivery fee as sort of a final act of kindness, so I'd be glad if he was grateful.
Hey, hold on a second. You're just a regular office employee, right? Why are you paying for a room at a high-rise condo?
What? Didn't I tell you already? I inherited my aunt's company 2 years ago.
Huh? Wasn't your aunt the CEO of a company that rents nursing equipment? Does that mean you're now the CEO of that company?
Yes, it does mean that. That being the case, I wanted to try out living in a high-rise condo and enjoy its lifestyle. I was planning on living there for a few more years, but I decided to move out since the place was going to be ruined by memories of the divorce. It's a bit earlier than I had planned, but who cares? I thought to myself. I now moved to a 1 LDK room at a regular apartment.
Seriously? And to think that I would be able to live the high-rise condo life. Not to mention that you are actually now rich. That just makes me even more annoyed.
This is my life now. It won't change no matter how much you complain.
Well, fine. At least I have Harry, who's filthy rich on my side. All we have to do is find a room in another high-rise condo.
I think that might be impossible.
Why? He's rich, remember?
Well, no. He's actually unemployed.
What?
He quit his job half a month after we got married, you see. This is part of the reason why we only got married on paper, but never actually had a wedding ceremony. After that, I found out that he was cheating on me with you, and he was forced to pay me an alimony. He probably has no money left at this point, you know?
What? But he has enough money to live in a high-rise condo.
Are you actually dumb or something? I already said that I was the one paying the rent for that room. Besides, didn't you ever ask Harry what kind of job he did? Don't tell me you married him without even asking him what he did for a living.
But I don't care what he did as long as he made money. Wait, that reminds me. He just nonchalantly gave me a $20,000 diamond ring for our marriage. He probably has some sort of side business that he didn't tell you about. And this side business makes a lot of money.
Is that diamond ring this one?
What? Natalie, what's the meaning of this? Why do you have a picture of my ring? He was supposed to have bought it after you two got divorced.
That's my ring, you see?
What?
It's a cubic zirconia ring that I bought for myself.
Cubic zirconia?
It's a name of a stone that looks like a diamond, but is actually relatively cheap. The price of the ring was $20, by the way.
$20? What do you mean?
It's true that I do have a $20,000 diamond ring in my possession, given to me by my aunt, but it's scary to have something that expensive lying around the house, so I have it stored elsewhere.
Then this $20 ring is what?
I found it on an online shop, and it looked like the ring that my aunt gave me, so I bought it thinking that it would be a good decoy. I couldn't find it ever since I moved, so I thought I had lost it, but I didn't notice that Harry stole it.
What?
What he did is probably just theft, but it's not like I want it or anything, so I'll give it to you, Tracy.
What is this?
Huh?
The wedding ring! Harry thought it was a $20,000 diamond ring your aunt gave you, so he took it as part of his property division. He said, so I had it checked out before we got married at the jeweler to be certain, and it was actually a cubic zirconia ring, just like you said.
I told you, didn't I?
Oh my god, what are you going to do about this? I just married a poor, unemployed man.
Why don't you divorce him if you're not happy with the marriage?
You say it like it's so easy. Come to think of it, I don't even have a place to live. I already canceled the residence contract at my apartment since I was so ready to move to a high-rise condo.
Oh, that reminds me. Your parents' house no longer exists since your parents got divorced, right?
That's right.
My.
What do you mean, my? You're the one who started all this mess, Natalie.
How is this my fault?
How was I supposed to know that you, the wife, were the main source of income? No one would have guessed such a thing. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You mean I was supposed to tell you after you stole Harry from me?
But we're friends!
Even if we were friends back in school, we hadn't been in contact for several years. I never had an opportunity to tell you all about me and Harry's situation, did I?
But
doesn't this mean that you were screwed the moment you decided to steal Harry from me?
But
it looks like all you can say is but. And it's none of my business what you do now that Harry and I are divorced, so figure this out between you and Harry, alright?
Natalie, wait!
Bye!
Natalie!
Tracy and Harry were saying that they had nowhere to live now that I'd moved out of the high-rise condo. But it seems they remembered that I had told Tracy that I sent Harry's stuff to his parents' house, so that's where they went the next day. Apparently, they were planning on making it seem like the divorce was my fault, and getting the sympathy of Harry's parents and eventually convincing them of letting him and Tracy move in, but obviously I explained to them what had happened. After all, I was sending them a bunch of stuff. The two arrived at Harry's parents' house not knowing that they already knew what had happened and started spewing their lives, which made Harry's parents even more furious. Harry's father, absolutely enraged, arranged and put into motion an improvised plan. I handed over the two of them to my friend who's a fisher. So they won't be coming to land for a while, I think, he said. I imagine they were sent out on a deep-sea fishing boat, but I didn't think any further.